Hey everyone, this is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today, since this is only the second video on my channel, I thought it would be appropriate to introduce you guys to my rabbits and tell you their rescue stories. Both of my rabbits are rescues, and they're actually from the same rescue, which is Reenie's Rabbit Rescue. I'm going to be putting a link to Reenie's in the description down below. If you have some spare change, they're always in need of donations, and if you're in the area and looking for a rabbit, they're a great place to start looking. So without further ado, let me introduce you to both of my rabbits. So this little guy right here is Elliot. I don't know how long he'll stay with us because he doesn't really like being held. And he's also shutting off a storm. I got Elliot about 2 years ago. He was left at the shelter along with his mom, his dad, and his full litter. And I saw him on Pet Finder and absolutely fell in love with him. Pickle, stop it. Pickle's playing with my socks. I don't know too much about his adoption story, but judging by the fact that his whole family was there, he was likely the result of somebody getting two Holland lops and not spaying them and not neutering them, maybe not even checking the gender and just putting them together. That happens a lot, and I see posts like that all the time on the rabbit Facebook groups. So they probably left him and his two sisters at the shelter, thank you, along with his mom and his dad. His dad was adopted before I ever saw him. His mom was there at the shelter when I went to pick him up. When I first got him, he was a crazy little guy. He hated people, wanted nothing to do with us, was absolutely terrified of everyone. Definitely did not have much socialization as a baby. The more I had him, the more he warmed up to me. Still doesn't love being held, though he tolerates it. One thing that we've learned since having him is that he's actually deaf. He does not respond to any noises, not afraid of the vacuum cleaner. He'll follow you around while you're vacuuming while Pickle hides in the corner. But overall, he's a really great rabbit, and I love him so much, right, little man? Okay, thank you for your time, Elliot. I'll let you go, and I'll go get your sister. So this little girl right here is Pickle. Pickle is a mini Rex. She's a little big for a mini Rex. She weighs like 6 pounds. She's not overweight. She's just not like purebred or anything. I picked Pickle up at the same rescue as Elliot. She also does not really love being held, so she probably won't stick with us for too long. But Pickle, hi, ow, I know. I got Pickle after having Elliot for about a year as a friend for him. Pickle has so much energy, right, honey? Yeah, she's giving me this face, but I swear this is just what her face looks like. So Pickle actually has a pretty sad rescue story. Her mom was actually living in a rabbit hoarder's house. That is, there was a woman hoarding rabbits in Gowanus, Brooklyn. She had about 100 different rabbits in her backyard. They got no medical care, none of them were spayed or neutered, a lot of them were underweight. These rabbits were pretty much feral, like not friendly towards people at all. And her full litter were rescued from that hoarding situation. There were so many rabbits there that they pretty much filled up all the shelters in the tri-state area. I know. Pickle was one of them, along with her litter and several other rabbits that were at Reenie's. At the time that I went to get her, I knew I wanted a mini Rex or a Rex rabbit. I love them. They're my favorite breed of rabbit. But rather than get from a breeder, I kind of knew I wanted to get another shelter rabbit like Elliot, since I just really like rescuing animals and it feels good to rescue them. Pickle was 10 months old when I adopted her. She came to the shelter as a baby, so she was there for about like 7 months before anyone really picked her up and took her home. I absolutely fell in love with her when I first met her. It was her and her sister and her mom were all together, and I picked her up, and like she just relaxed in a way that I'd never seen her do since. That like she just absolutely relaxed, just chilled out. She was licking my hands, and I just like knew that she was the rabbit that I had to take home. I got her back! Hello, darling! She's an absolute sweetheart though. It's the only way she lets me hold her like this so that she can look right at me and tell me that she does not want to be here. I know, darling. She's such a pretty girl. She's so photogenic. She's so smart. She does tons of tricks. She does have sore hocks, but we're working on it. I love her. I love her so much. And those are my bunnies. So as you can see, I have two rabbits that are pretty popular breeds despite having rescued them. I always tell people that no matter what kind of rabbit you're looking for, if you're patient, you can find a rescue. And I personally always would be pushing rescuing over getting from breeders or shopping. If you must get from a breeder, make sure that they're a reputable one, that they take good care of their rabbits, that they're only placing them in like good caring homes. There are just so many rabbits out there already. We don't need any more of them. After cats and dogs, rabbits are the third biggest population of animals in shelters right now. So you should definitely consider rescuing if you'd like to get a rabbit. Petfinder.com is a great resource if you don't know any local rescues in your area, but if you do know local rescues, you can always call them up. They're usually very forthcoming about letting you meet rabbits before you bring them home. You can pick a rabbit based on their personality, which I always recommend doing. So there is rabbit fur in the air and it's making me sneeze. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. I'm glad the rabbits cooperated at least as much as they did. I'm now covered in bunny hair because they need to be brushed desperately. So chances are I'll be making a how to brush your rabbits when they're shedding kind of grooming video pretty soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed meeting my bunnies and hearing their rescue stories. If there's any other videos that you'd like to see me make, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying my best to make one video every week. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!